Alright, let's imagine something for a minute. Imagine you're an aspiring young scientist in the 1700s, and you stumble across a peculiar little lump of solidified minerals, and you want to find out, what the heck is it? So, how do you go about this? The answer is simple. You dunk it in alcohol and set it on fire. This is the basis for a long-used experimental method called emission spectroscopy. And basically, you have this thing and you set it on fire, and there are these super big tables that you have with just like lists of the elements and the colors that you can find in it. So basically, yeah, you light it on fire and you look at the colors to decide what it is. So I did this at home, and you have a plate, preferably in a sink, so that way if the fire gets out of control, you can quickly extinguish it. And you take your chemicals that look suspiciously like cocaine, you pour it on the plate. You add some denatured alcohol, which burns bright blue, and I'll get to that more later. And you set it on fire. So you look at your table, and you write down what you think the chemical formula is, and then I went back and I tested it, like, online. However, this isn't a very reliable method of experimental, forgot what the word was, figuring out what it is, because based on what else is in there, it can combine with the other things to make a completely different color. And I had pictures to show you how inaccurate it was, but they're at home, so that's that. I burned table salt, lithium chloride, which is the stuff that looks like cocaine, and cupric sulfate, which I brought last week. Cupric sulfate is supposed to burn kind of a lemony color, and however, because of the denatured alcohol, which burns a really vivid bright blue, it ended up being green. So obviously, that's not accurate. Lithium chloride is supposed to burn purple. However, because of the denatured alcohol, it was pink. And this was kind of amazing while I was researching, because they used this for such a long time, and it was inaccurate the whole time, which made me wonder why they continued to use it, even though most of them knew that it was inaccurate. So, nowadays we have things like indicator strips that you can use, or x-rays, so it's always a good thing to see that science has been progressing and moving past its missteps and getting to a more accurate understanding of the world around us.